Hello, house guests. Hello, Avery. It is time to evict one of the two house guests who are up for elimination. As you know, Dazzle and Pyro are the two house guests that have been nominated. One by one, you will each go to the diary room to cast your vote for either Dazzle or Pyro. As the head of household, Flower, you cannot cast a vote unless in the event of a tie. Molly, please go to the diary room. Molly, please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Dazzle.
I vote to evict Dazzle. Thank you, Kaden. By a vote of 2-0, Dazzle, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Dang it, well.
It's been a good game, everybody. I guess I'll see you at the finale. Good luck to y'all. Molly, Flower, Kaden, and of course, Pyro. It was great playing with y'all. I guess I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, Dazzle.
Bye, Dazzle. Dazzle, you're finally here, evicted from the Big Brother house after countless nominations.
Yeah, I kind of knew that this was coming. To be honest, after a while, you know, all the nominations, it kind of got used to being up on the chopping block, but I think I've been ready for this moment since, you know, the first nomination.
You've played an excellent game, and I think all of the Webkinz Big Brother fans, as well as the house guests, can definitely agree on that. Who do you think is playing a good enough game to get to the final two?
Well, to be honest, I think that Flower has a really good chance. I think she's kind of been a deadly threat since, you know, the first day we walked into the Big Brother house, and that she's just been hiding it. So I definitely expect to see her in the final two, as well as Molly, because Molly's her friend, and I know she's going to want to take her, unless she's smart enough to realize that, you know, if she takes Molly, that's probably who most people are going to vote for, because, you know, Molly's a little cutie that just stole everybody's heart. And if she takes Molly, you know, everybody's probably going to vote for Molly. She's going to end up winning. So it's completely a toss-up as to the second person, but no doubt I would expect to see, you know, Flower there at the end.
Who are you personally rooting for to be in the final two?
Me personally, I think I'm definitely rooting for Pyro. I think that, you know, if he and I had hooked up sometime in the game and tried to form an alliance, we definitely could have gotten to the final two, but that was, you know, our mistake. My trying to stay out of alliances and his trying to stay on his own. He definitely is very strong and very, very smart, and if he doesn't make it to the final two, to be honest, I think I'd be kind of surprised, but if he made it, I mean, he would get my vote instantly.
Alright. Well, in the event that you have been eliminated, your house guests have recorded a goodbye message for you.
Dazzle, if you're seeing this, that means my plan worked. You're a really strong player, and I just didn't feel safe in the house having you there. I kind of felt like I was threatened, but if you're walking out of the house, then I can honestly say I feel like 100 times safer and more convinced that I will make it to the final three.
Hey Dazzle, wow, if you're seeing this, that means that you're finally at a Big Brother house, and I think everybody can, you know, relax a little bit. You've definitely been a really strong player, and I think for a while it seemed like you were gonna, you know, always be up on the chopping block but never actually out, so, it kind of sucks seeing you go because you're really funny and you're a really nice person, but, I mean, this is just a game, so I guess we'll see you on the outside.
Dazzle, you've been a really strong player, and it's been really fun having you in the house and everything. You've been really, really nice, and you always are there for a good laugh. But it's time to get serious about the game. But I hope you don't hold this against me when it comes time to vote for the final two if I happen to be standing there.
It was great having you in the game, Dazzle. We will see you at the finale where you will vote, along with the rest of the jury, who will win Big Brother.
I definitely can't wait for that, Avery.
If you want to be at the live finale, make sure to stay tuned or ask Webkinz Fan Anyone for details. It's time to go back into the Big Brother house and tell the house guests the next twist of the Webkinz Big Brother game. House guests, as you know, it's time for the next HOH competition. But what you don't know is that there will be another double eviction.
Oh my gosh, not another one.
Another double eviction? Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh.
I need all 4 house guests to please go outside for the next head of household competition. House guests, it's time for the next head of household competition. This competition is called Cross the Line to the Final 3. Whoever wins this competition will have a guaranteed stay in the final 3 of Webkinz Big Brother. One by one, you will need to jump to cross the black line. If you cross, you will move on to the next round. If you do not, you will be eliminated. Are you ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Caden, you are first. Okay. I'm sorry, Caden, but you did not cross the black line and you are eliminated.
Man, these jumping competitions, I'll tell you.
Molly, you are next.
I can do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations, Molly. You have crossed the black line and you move on to the next round. Pyro, if you cross the black line, you will face Molly for a head of household.
No pressure at all.
I'm sorry, Pyro, but you did not cross the black line and you are eliminated. That means that Molly is the new head of household.
Oh, yes, I'm in the final 3. Molly! Oh my gosh, you did it, you did it!
Ugh, dang it.
House guests, you all need to head inside. Molly, you will only have a few moments to think about who you want to nominate.
Put me up. It's okay. I'll be a pawn. Just put me up. No, wait. You cannot put her up. Put me up. It'll look less suspicious.
What does it matter? Pyro's getting out anyway. We're going to the final 3, okay?
It doesn't matter, okay? Put whoever you want up as a pawn. We got this, Molly.
Yeah, okay. We got this.
Attention, house guests. It is time for the nominations.
Okay, so I guess this is pretty much obvious, but I choose to nominate Pyro and Caden.
That wasn't unexpected at all.
Pyro and Caden, you will be competing for the veto along with Flower and Molly. House guests, as you can see, there is a giant car sitting here. Your goal is to leap off of the back of the car to the front as hard as you can. Whoever leaps the farthest will become the holder of the veto. The order we will go in is Caden, Pyro, Flower, and Molly. You will need to jump immediately. We begin now. Caden, you jumped off of the car and you have been eliminated. Flower, you did not jump far enough and you have been eliminated. Pyro, you jumped just a little bit farther than Molly and you have won the power of the veto.
What? Yes, I did it.
Everybody head inside. House guests, it is now time for the veto ceremony.
Okay, well, as you all know, I've won the veto. I have the choice to take either myself or Caden off the block. Before I make that decision, Caden, I will allow you to tell me why you think I should take you off the block. Well, man, I know you're gonna use it on yourself. It'd be nice if you use it on me, but I know you wanna be in the final 3, so I totally accept that, man. Okay, well, as you said, I do choose to use the power of veto on myself. Molly, you must now replace my nomination.
Okay, well, I don't really have another choice, so Flower, will you please sit up there on the chopping block? Of course, Molly.
Now it is time for the eviction. Pyro, as the only house guest who can vote, you must now decide who you want to vote out of the Big Brother house.
Well, my vote is based on who I think is a bigger threat, so I vote to evict Flower.
Okay. Flower, I'm gonna miss you so much. I never thought that this would happen.
I know. It's okay. It's just a game, and hey, I made it to the final 4.
Yeah, but I'm gonna miss you.
Oh man, Flower, I never thought you would get out.
It's okay. Hey, you play good, okay? You're in the final 3, Molly. You play real hard. I'm gonna be there in the jury, okay?
Okay, everybody, well, good game, and I'll see whoever the final 2 is at the finale. Bye, Flower.
Bye, Flower.
In a turn of events, Flower, you who thought you had a safe spot in the final 3 are now sitting here evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house. What do you have to say about that? I honestly never foresaw this. I thought it was going to be Molly, Caden, and I, but I mean, here I am sitting outside the Big Brother house. I mean, I'm pretty much proof that expect the unexpected is definitely what you should play the game by. That is definitely true. Now, looking at the final 3, who do you think is going to make it to the final 2? Well, to be honest, I think it's going to be Molly and Caden. I mean, I could just be biased, but I don't think Pyro's, got the skills of what it takes. But, I mean, if he's there at the final 2, I will definitely be surprised. Alright, well, in the event that this was a double eviction, your house guests did not have the chance to record goodbye messages for you. Oh, darn. Now, here's one more question that I'm sure all the viewers are dying to know. Are you excited to see Wrinkles again? Oh, definitely. I mean, I know he's going to be disappointed that I didn't get to make it to the final 2, but it's going to be really nice to see him again, and we had a chance to play the Big Brother game, so, I mean, that enough is a really good experience. And that I'm sure all the house guests would agree. Webkinz Big Brother fans, we now have our final 3. Pyro, Caden, and Molly will all be fighting for the chance to have a seat of the final 2 and to win a Webkinz Big Brother. If you're watching this in the right time and this is not an old episode, then you might have the chance to vote on who becomes the new HOH. And as you know, the head of household for the final 3 will pick who gets to go to the final 2. Read down in the description for more information on how you get to pick who the head of household is. This is Avery from outside the Big Brother house saying, we'll see you soon.